How many yo-yos do I own? I can't begin to count them all. Well, my real job is I am a physician. I'm a dermatologist and a skin cancer surgeon. I've treated over 30,000 skin cancer since I've been here in Orlando, Florida.
In addition to saving lives, Lucky Meisenheimer has the world's largest collection of yo-yos.
I bought my first yo-yo. I was probably around 12 or 13 years old. So it was a little bit of a yo-yo craze going on. I did have a natural affinity to the yo-yo from the very beginning.
I'm going to show you the 4 most famous yo-yo tricks. First, the sleeper. It's when the yo-yo goes to the end of the string and sticks like it's sleeping.
My collection is very unique. There are a lot of guys out there that have lots of yo-yos. The mini collection is over 1,000 yo-yos and probably several that have several thousand yo-yos. But as far as the breadth and scope and the history, I don't think anything really rivals this.
The next one is a schoolyard favorite, Round the World, and you can make it go around a few times and then maybe around the moon. That is called a mistake.
The value of the collection is considered to be worth $250,000. This is the entrance to my yo-yo collection. It's 2 stories tall. How many yo-yos do I own? Well, you can start counting. 1, 2, 3, a lot. The Guinness World Record is over 4,000 different yo-yos, but I have probably close to 10,000 yo-yos here at the house. We have now just entered the world's largest yo-yo collection. Some of them are duplicates and things like that, but I can't begin to count them all. But you're welcome to try. My most favorite yo-yo out of all these thousands and thousands of yo-yos, you might be surprised, it's this little plain green yo-yo, but this is kind of the holy grail of yo-yos. It's a Flores yo-yo, and the reason it's important is that Pedro Flores was the first person to name the yo-yo yo-yo in the United States. Before this, they were called bandolores. Pedro Flores also ran the first yo-yo contest, and that started the first yo-yo craze, which continues on till today. Each yo-yo has its own little story. I'm really a yo-yo historian, if you will.
Then one of my favorite ones is Rock the Baby. And then if you're really good, you can rock the baby out the window.
This is a yo-yo that actually has a laser inside. A toy company thought it might be a good idea to put a laser in. It's very cool. You can see the laser beam on the floor there. It's up on the ceiling. But when they presented this to the toy council and says, hey, we've got this great toy, they're saying, you got to be kidding. It's got a laser and a danger warning sign. You're not going to sell this to kids. So this is a prototype, very unique, I think one-of-a-kind yo-yo, but very, very cool. This yo-yo here in 1990 was the Guinness World Record's largest yo-yo. It was 6 feet tall and it weighs 820 pounds. And everybody wants to know, well, does it actually have to yo-yo? It did. It required an 80-foot crane to do it.
And then the most famous yo-yo trick of all, walk the dog.
My wife tells me that I can't collect any other things, so I don't talk about the comic book collection, the baseball card collection, the zombie hunting weapons collection, the Nightmare Before Christmas collection, the swimming cards collection. So no, I don't collect anything else.